Hey, this is Pastor Kent with you, and we're continuing our devotions on Matthew chapter 4. Today we get to look at one of the most exciting things in the Bible. It's the temptation of our Messiah. And if we follow this, we will never fall into temptation. Ever. So, Abba, thank you for being here with us. May these words prick spirits and unharden hearts. And I say these things in Yahshua's name. Amen. So, then the Spirit led Yeshua into the wilderness to be tempted by the adversary. After Yeshua had faced 40 nights and 40 days, he was hungry. The tempter came to him. If you are the Son of God, order those stones to be turned to bread. He answered him through the Tachion, and he says, men shall not live by bread alone, but even every word comes out of the mouth of Adonai. So, that didn't work. The temptation of gluttony. So, he took him, and the adversary took him to the holy city and set him on top of the highest point of the temple. If you are the Son of God, he said, jump. Again, he talks about the Tachion, says, he will order his angels to respond for you. They will support you with their hands, so that you will not be hurt, and your feet on the stones. Well, Yeshua replied to him, but it also says, do not put Adonai, your God, to the test. So, he tempted him with gluttony. He tempted him with the pride of life, which is two of the greatest sins that there is on the face of the earth. Pride and power and prestige and honor and glory, Many people fall into this. Once more, the adversary took him to the summit of a very high mountain, showed him the kingdoms of all the world and their glory, and said to him, all this I will give you, if you will bow down and worship me. Away with you, Satan. Yeshua told him, for the Tachiah says, worship Adonai your God and serve only him, the adversary. So here he tempts him with the fame. So again, one of the greatest gifts that Satan has against us is, lies. The adversary led him alone and the angels came and took care of him. When Yeshua heard that Yiddakon had been put in prison, he returned to Gilead, but the Nazareth, and came to live in Ketphar Netakam, a lakeshore near the town nearby between Zetakon, Zetatana, and Nevatal. This happened in order to fulfill Yeshua Yahweh. The prophet said, the land of Yeshivon and the land of Netataiah toward the lake beyond the Erden Gale of the Gotham. The people living in darkness have seen a great light. Upon those living in the region, in the shadow of death, light is drawn. So, as we see that in the darkest, deepest place, we see that even our Messiah shines and gives us that peace and that light. You know, for that time on, Yeshua began to proclaim, turn your souls to God, for the kingdom of God is near. As Yeshua walked by the lake of Kittirat, he saw two brothers who were fishermen, Zebulun and Cav, and his brother Andrew threw their net into the lake. Yeshua said to them, come after me, and I will make you fishers of men. Did they ponder and wonder and say, well, no. At once they left their nets and went with him. These are the first apostles that he called. Going down from there, he saw two brothers, Yiddakon ben Zebedee and Yanakan, his brother, in the boat with their father Zebedee, repairing their nets, and he called them. And at once they left their boat and their father and went with Yeshua. This is 6. Yeshua went all over Galilee, teaching in their synagogues, proclaiming the good news of the kingdom, and healing people from every kind of disease and sickness. Word from him spread throughout all Syria, and the people brought to him all who were ill, suffering from various diseases and pains, and those healed in the power of demons. And the Ephesus and the Pelagamists, and he healed them. Huge crowds followed him from Galilee, the 10 towns, Yeshahalim, Yudai, and Yeva Hayand. This is proven. Mathew 4, verse 4, in Deuteronomy 8 verse 3. Matthew 4 verse 6 says, he will order, if you are the Son of God, send and jump. And that is proven in Psalms 91 verse 11 to 2. Matthew 7 is proven in Deuteronomy 6:16. Matthew 10 is proved in Deuteronomy 6:13 and 14. Matthew 16 is proven in Isaiah 23, Isaiah 9, and Isaiah 1 and 2. Make no mistake. We need the Bible, both old and new, because the old predicts and tells what will happen in the new, and the new proves it. So make no mistake. The Bible, the Esafar, is the Bible you want. Abba, thank you for being here with us. Bless, guide, strengthen, and keep us in thy way and in thy will. And say these things in Yeshua's name. Amen.